Hello, my name is Michael Huckleberry. For my visual scripting research phase, I created a terrain scanner using the Unity shader graph. So here's a quick demo of my result. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool effect. I think that a game could utilize this as a defining feature, and I think it would lead to some pretty cool mechanics. So yeah, I was really interested in working with this effect. I think it turned out really well, and I'm looking forward to working with this even further and building on this in the creative phase. Yeah, the tutorials I used were these two videos right here. The terrain scanner video on the left is the video I used to build this entire thing, and this intersection shader video talked a little more in depth about how the visual scripting portion actually works. Both of these videos use the same shader effect, and they're created by the same guy. So this was basically his breakdown of the shader, and this was his application of the shader. So together, it helped create a really cool effect and helped me understand what was actually going on. What I learned was how to use the Unity shader graph and how to use visual scripting. I've never used either of these before, so it was really interesting to see how they worked and the possibilities of the effects and visuals that can come from it. So I'd be interested in developing my skills further using these so that I can enhance my games further with these cool effects and visuals. Additionally, I learned how to use the particle system even further. I've used it lightly in the past in some games, but this time is a lot different. So the main effect of the shader is a particle system in the shape of a sphere that is growing, and as that sphere intersects with the scene, that's where we see the scanner effect. So I also learned how to utilize online assets. I got a Flycam controller script off of GitHub, and I also downloaded a free mountain mesh model just to get my scene set up, ready for the tutorial. Some of the issues and problems I had were when changing the scriptable render pipeline, my mountain turned pink and a null reference exception appeared. I freaked out a little bit. It was just a big change out of nowhere, but it turns out I just needed to switch the shader on my ground material to the new URP asset I was using. And it also took me a little while to get the scene prepared to start the tutorial. Well, that's not that big of a deal. So yeah, let's look at the particle system and see what's actually going on here. So if we look in the scene, we see this orange line. That's the particle system. That's the sphere that's growing. And you see this blue line. That's the outside of the sphere where it's intersecting with the plane and the mountain that I have here. And it makes that nice terrain scanner effect. So yeah, if we look over here in the inspector now, you can see the particle system is in the shape of a sphere. Over time, over its lifetime duration, it is constantly growing here in the size over lifetime category. And the duration right now is a little too long to be able to see this effect, but as the duration of the scanner goes on, its color, the alpha, is constantly going towards 0, so the color is constantly fading a little bit. Yeah, so that's everything in there. Alright, so let's look at the visual scripting, see what we got going on here. So our scene depth, it holds an object's distance from the camera, and our screen position here holds an object's vertex position or its current position on the screen. Our split module is taking the alpha value from screen position. Down here, right below that, we're able to control the thickness of our intersection or the scanner. And that's what this subtract module here is doing, is it's allowing us to control that. And then here, this second subtract module, it is creating the intersection. That's what's creating the effect. And this one minus module here is making sure that that intersection is on the surface of the scene and making so that it's happening like right on the mountain or right on the plane. And then here, so we're able to control the intersection color. And that's what this multiplication module here is letting us do. It's applying the color to the intersection. Similarly, this vertex color module is allowing us access to over control of the color of the scanner throughout the duration of its lifetime. And then finally, we just apply this product here to the alpha and base color of the fragment. And yeah, the shader's all done. So what's next? What do I want to do in the creative phase? I want to create different types of scanners. Like I want to make an enemy scanner, a loot scanner. I'll probably try and come up with a few other ones. And I also want to enhance visuals and overall feel of the scanner. I want to make it look a little more professional. I want to experiment with different like speeds, durations, colors, and frequencies of the scanner. I just want to try and make it look as good as I can since I have a lot of time to work with this. All right, thank you.